Unbreakable is directed by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. And this is one of the most interesting comic movies, superhero movies I've ever seen. And this movie came out all the way back in 2002. And for the release of Glass that comes out soon, I thought I'd review both Unbreakable and Split, which are both, well, Glass is the sequel to both those movies. So I thought I'd review both of them for you. I've never seen any of them before. And I saw Unbreakable for the first time last night, and Split as well. And oh my god, I was thrilled. I think complete throughout all of this film. Unbreakable is one of the most immersive and engaging films I've ever seen. This is a fantastic film, and let's get into the reasons why. First off, Bruce Willis. Oh my god, he kicks out the park with this one again. This film feels very similar to The Sixth Sense in terms of his performance, and I love The Sixth Sense. I think it's because it's the same director. I believe M. Night Shyamalan did also direct The Sixth Sense, but this movie feels very similar to that, and also with Split as well. He directed Split as well, so it feels very familiar to those films, and you can really see his direction style in this film. And it's so great, the direction in this movie. There's so many scenes where the shot lasts so long, and it's maybe just shot of Bruce Willis like sitting there not doing anything, but it lasts for so long, and the music, the score elevates the scenes, and it makes it so gripping. I was sat there tight-fisted, my leg was shaking throughout the entire of this movie because I just wanted to see what happened next. The dialogue is fantastic. Bruce Willis plays a fantastic performance, and it's so interesting, the mystery within him, because we don't know what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on. There's some great twists all the way throughout the movie. The movie is very slow-paced, but this isn't the sort of movie that should be fast-paced. This is a sort of movie that needs to be developed and developed and developed. And there's hardly any action in the movie, but when there is action, it's very, very well filmed, and it's very, very thrilling and very, very exciting. The concepts this movie has, the themes this movie has, Samuel Jackson is great in this movie, and he doesn't play your stereotypical Samuel Jackson role. This sort of doesn't feel like Samuel Jackson at all, and both their characters are so great in this movie, and they're both trying to get to different places, and it's so great. Also, Bruce Willis and his family life is very interesting. Bruce Willis and his work life is very interesting. Everything just comes together in and it's all wrapped in a bow towards the end of the film, and you sort of just, it unveils everything together, and everything starts to make sense, and it's so amazing. My mind was just all over the place after seeing this movie, because I was just so captivated by what had happened, and I was so immersed at the entire film that I wasn't even following the plot. I was just watching it, I was hypnotized to the screen, and then towards the end of the movie, I actually started to realise what was going on. I was like, oh my god, this is great! And this movie is great. This is one of the most underrated films, I think. It's only got a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes, what? But all the reviews I've seen this movie, all the reviews I've seen have all been extremely positive. I think this did come out in 2000, before anything like the MCU or anything like X-Men or the Spider-Man movies. This movie really was a different sort of superhero movie, and we only learn it's a superhero movie really towards the end of the film. And this movie, it does have a lot of comic book tie-ins, but this movie isn't based on a comic book, so I won't call it the comic book movie, but it is about some comic books, and comic books are a big theme of this film, which is something I really liked. This movie is just very interesting. The way it unveils its story is great, the emotional pulls are there, the intrigueness is there. This is one of the greatest movies I think M. Night Shyamalan has directed, and it's just such an amazing film. It's such a film that I just so amazed with after seeing it today, and it was just an amazing experience for me, and it was a great film, and I cannot wait to see Glass. And yeah, I really have no issues with this movie, to be honest. There is nothing I can really complain about. And even though all the things in this movie that are great, I don't love all of those things. I think they're just pretty darn great. But I really have nothing to complain about. There was nothing I disliked. I have no real issues with this movie. So I guess I'm gonna have to give Unbreakable an A+. I'm also gonna give this movie a 10 out of 10. Wow, I loved this movie, guys. Comment your opinions on Unbreakable down below. And of course, thank you for watching, and goodbye.